Speaking on this resolution, I think is difficult for many of us because the very practice of conversion therapy, which still happens in California, goes to the heart of the discrimination that has been hounding LGBT people for millennium. To perpetuate the idea that there is something wrong with an individual that has to be or can be cured continues the cycle of shame, of denial, of discrimination, and in many cases of violence that we've seen over the years. Now, we just went through a very joyous ceremony where we were able to honor people who have been exceptional contributors to our state. And they're contributors not in spite of where they fall on the gender spectrum, but because of it. And to have the idea that that part of them should be erased or denied would have robbed us of those contributions that those individuals made. Watching the ceremony, I was thinking back to when I was young. My very best friend growing up, when I was a girl, was a lesbian. Now, none of us spoke of that. None of us really knew. I mean, this was Florida. This was many years ago. And when I went to my high school homecoming dance as a senior, the boy that I took to the dance was gay. Again, nothing that was spoken, but we knew. We knew that nothing would come of that night beyond friendship. But I was thinking about those two individuals and what their lives must have been like at that time. To know that they were living a lie, and to be afraid of being exposed, to be so afraid that they had to date, in my case, a girl, in my girlfriend's case, boys, when that was certainly the last person they wanted to be dating. And to think then on top of that, there was someone who might have told them that they could be cured, as though they had something wrong with them, and what that would have meant to them. And that's the horror that we still put people through today. And there's something so fundamentally gross about that, and sad about that. So I want to again applaud the representative from Silicon Valley's efforts to end this practice in California. It's very, very important. And I hope that we can find a way to have people realize that not only shouldn't they subject their children and their family members to conversion therapy, but that they should, when they hear about it, say, oh my God, does that abhorrent practice still happen in our midst? Thank you, and I urge an aye vote.